It's the end of an era in Scottsbluff as the owners are phasing out the name Monument Mall. KNEB.TV News starts right now.
From your trusted source for news in western Nebraska and eastern Wyoming, this is KNEB.TV News. Presented by Platte Valley Companies, premier provider of financial services.
Hello, I'm Ryan Murphy. This is KNEB.TV News, powered by Platte Valley Companies. Thanks for joining me. In our top story, Monument Mall in Scottsbluff has ceased to exist as we know it, as property owner Rockstep Capital embarks on a new company-wide marketing and rebranding initiative. Rockstep CEO Andy Weiner says the mall property in Scottsbluff is being rebranded to Uptown Scottsbluff. He says the word mall no longer reflects what is happening at these properties, saying that the transformation of malls into a combination of non-traditional uses, along with more traditional retail and restaurant uses, has accelerated due to COVID. Weiner says the word uptown helps evoke the true spirit of these properties, which Rockstep will spend the remainder of 2020 rebranding. Well, Nebraska Governor Pete Ricketts on Monday provided an update on the state's work to expand Medicaid during a press briefing at the state capitol. The Nebraska Department of Health and Human Services will begin accepting applications for Medicaid Heritage Health Adult Expansion on August 1st, with benefits set to begin on October 1st. DHHS's Danette Smith said that they are making sure that everyone in Nebraska has a wonderful customer service experience.
Not only are we increasing the number of staff, but we're also going to be bringing on board a call center to address and answer any questions that you may have. As the governor has stated to you, DHHS is estimating approximately 90,000 people will be newly eligible for Medicaid expansion, and we want to give everybody an opportunity to apply.
Heritage Health Adult expands Medicaid to lower-income Nebraskans aged 19 to 64 who earn up to 138% of the federal poverty level. For 2020, this is an income of about $17,000 annually for a single adult or $36,000 for a household of four. Well, straight ahead, chance of some severe weather out across the region. Bill Boyer's in with your Tuesday evening forecast right after this on KNEB.TV News.
Local lending. We're here for you from start to finish. Keeping money in our economy, supporting local jobs, giving back to our community, investing in entrepreneurship, making our quiet towns a destination. At Platte Valley Bank, we support local because we are local.
Take your career to the next level with Chadron State College's online Master of Business Administration program, taught by experienced professors who care about your success. The accredited, fully online MBA program is backed by CSC's more than 100 years of education leadership. Flexible 8-week courses let you work at your own pace wherever you are, and CSC's experienced professors are committed to your success. Chadron State College, real people, real results. Join us today at csc.edu.
This is KNEB.TV weather from the KNEB Storm Center, your trusted source for weather.
Going to be dealing with some thunderstorms around, especially early this evening and into the evening hours, and then thunderstorm chances wane by tomorrow with temps falling down into the low 60s. But we're going to be dealing with some of those storms. Should be severe. Some of those at times are going to be severe this evening. Daily storm chances continue, and some of those will be strong over the next several days. It turns much warmer by tomorrow compared to where we have been. 88 yesterday after a morning low of 91, but it's been muggy out there. Nothing in the rain gauge. You can feel that humidity out there just waiting to kick in and get some thunderstorms, and we might be able to do that here as we go through the evening hours. Severe thunderstorm watch until 9 o'clock for Cheyenne and Morrill County, and then the western portions of the Panhandle, Sioux, Scottsbluff, Banner, Kimball County, as well as Laramie, Platte, Goshen, Niobrara counties in eastern Wyoming. Severe thunderstorm watch running tonight until 9 o'clock for those areas. We have temps in the 80s right now across the region. Nothing too hot out there, which is kind of nice, but that's going to change tomorrow. Low to mid 90s, or low to mid 80s, sorry, for temperatures right now. Winds are light outside of any thunderstorms, but still in that 10 to 15 mile an hour range. Severe threat off to our east, off to our north, and then right here in the neighborhood, basically where that severe thunderstorm watch sets up. Severe thunderstorms possible tonight. Primary severe weather threats going to be large hail, some damaging winds, heavy rain also not out of the question. Tomorrow we push that just a little further to the southeast. I think it'll be a drier day tomorrow and possibly Thursday, but we're still going to not completely rule out thunderstorm chances. So scattered storms going to move across the area this evening. Off they go to the south and east and away from us overnight tonight. Those skies clear out here across the region, and lows going to fall down into the upper 50s and a couple of low 60s sneaking on the map, but still pretty muggy out there as we have a lot of moisture to work with. Tomorrow, a little bit drier, and we're going to have sunshine for the most part tomorrow. Late day showers and storms start to get developed again here across the high plains. They're going to have a tougher time making it down off the mountains tomorrow. I think our chance is pretty low tomorrow, maybe only about 20 or 30% chance of seeing some storms, and it's going to be warmer. Temps in the low to mid 90s, upper 90s in a few locations. There's the best chance of getting rain in the central and southern panhandle. Some areas could pick up an inch or more if you get under some of those thunderstorms. So thunderstorms this evening, some will be severe. Can't rule out some heavy rain, lows down around 60. For tomorrow, it's going to be mainly sunny, just an isolated late-day thunderstorm. Small chance of that. Back to hot and highs in the mid-90s. We'll stay in the mid-90s and upper 90s both Thursday, Friday, and Saturday as well for that matter. And then we cool back into the 80s Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. And can't rule out thunderstorm chances any of the next 7 days as we keep slight chances of isolated storms in our forecast.
At 21st Century Equipment, we're proud to introduce the new Build Your Own tool. Build the John Deere you've been wanting and see how affordable it really is. Visit 21stcenturyequipment.net to build your own compact utility tractor, mower, or gator. It's easy to add implements, attachments, and view financing options. Build the exact tractor for your needs at a price you can afford, all from the comfort and safety of home, with a new Build Your Own tool at 21stcenturyequipment.net.
As farmers make plans to return to their fields for spring planting, we urge farmers to be alert to the dangers of working near overhead power lines. Electricity is one of the most overlooked, yet deadly hazards of working on a farm. Beware of increased height when loading and transporting equipment on trailers. Avoid raising the arms of planters or cultivators or raising truck beds near power lines. So let's take extra caution this spring planting season. This message brought to you by
Roosevelt Public Power District, your touch-tone energy partner, the power of human connections.
At TC & Moore in Scottsbluff, we have toys and puzzles for your children, or they make a great gift. TC & Moore has craft activities, pretend play toys, and dozens of puzzles and games for all ages. We also have the largest supply of Melissa and Doug toys. And we still carry all of your classroom essentials. Remember to like TC & Moore on Facebook. TC & Moore, 1621 Broadway, beautiful downtown Scottsbluff.
Welcome back. Unified Command confirming 13 new COVID-19 cases in the Panhandle during their Monday afternoon briefing, including 9 in Scottsbluff County, 3 in Box Butte, and 1 new case in Kimball County. Officials also announcing 10 new recoveries, 1 in Dual County and 9 in Scottsbluff County. Through Monday evening, the Panhandle has seen 387 confirmed cases, 5 deaths, and 308 recoveries. That leaves 74 active cases, including 60 in Scottsbluff County, 5 in Morrill County, 4 in Box Butte County, 3 in Kimball County, and 1 each in Cheyenne and Sheridan counties. Well, a Crawford couple is facing serious drug charges after Scottsbluff police find more than a quarter pound of suspected methamphetamine in their pickup Sunday night. Jeffrey and Shanna Guest were arrested for possession of methamphetamine, more than 140 grams, after police were dispatched to the 1100 block of East Overland. During a search of their vehicle, officers found small, self-sealable baggies, glass smoking devices with white residue, and multiple baggies containing a crystalline substance. Shayna Guest was also charged with possession of a deadly weapon by a prohibited person after officers found brass knuckles in her purse. The duo was scheduled to be arraigned on the charges on Monday afternoon in Scottsbluff County Court. And a 46-year-old Bayard man has been sentenced to a total of 545 days in jail after pleading no contest to 6 Class 1 misdemeanor charges of child abuse, no injury. James Albrecht was arrested last December and charged with first-degree sexual assault of a child, strangulation, and 10 counts of intentional child abuse without injury. In June, a plea deal was offered and accepted, and Albrecht pleaded no contest to 6 amended charges of negligent child abuse, and the initial 12 felonies that were filed were dismissed. Well, still to come, Chabella in with the latest from the FNBO Ag Desk. We'll have that right after this on KNEB.TV News.
Yeah, I like to snag a couple crinkle fries before I pass it to the back. It's the dad tax, kiddos, and everyone's got to pay.
This chair is way too big. It's perfect for us. This one's tiny. That's 'cause it's mine. Hey, this chair is just right. This bed is way too hard. It's perfect for me. This bed is way too soft. Just what I needed. This bed is just right. So come on over to Lee's Heads.
Home buying is filled with decisions. Neighborhood, floor plan, fenced yard. Make one choice that's easy. Start with FNBO first. We'll guide you home. Home buying is filled with decisions. Square feet, fixer-upper, room to grow. Make one choice that's easy. Start with FNBO first. We'll guide you home.
This is KNEB.TV Ag News from the FNBO Ag Desk. FNBO, the great big small bank.
The Gearing Valley and northeast into Minutair were hit the hardest by a recent Sunday hailstorm. While about 4,000 acres of dry beans were damaged, Courtney Schuler, Field Operations Manager at Trinidad Bingham, says overall the area was isolated.
For this time of year, it seemed like there was larger amounts of large hail in the Gearing Valley area, and maybe that hail got smaller as it moved to the northeast. So we're seeing a lot of stem damage to the plants, a lot of defoliation, and just at a really, really bad time when those plants are just starting to flower and set pods.
Corn was also hit, and much of it was beginning to tassel. Casey Jaggers, territory manager at Pioneer Seeds, says if the corn still has its tassel and it was just dinged, then farmers have to be on the lookout for Goss's wilt.
You get an entry point into that plant, which of course is hail. It can be sand from sandblasting, wind, things like that, but it rips that tissue of that plant, and then that Goss's wilt is a virus that gets into that plant, and then it infects the entire plant and takes it away and robs yield and could cut it in half. But that comes from last year's residue. A lot of times we see that more on corn acres, but you know how the wind blows around here, and we can see that move in from the neighboring field as well.
Schuler agrees and says producers will now have to be on the lookout for fungal diseases in the dry beans as well. For both the corn and dry beans, the next couple of weeks will let producers know more on how much damage the hail did as the crop continues to mature. For KNEB.TV News, I'm Chabella Guzman.
Small business, you're the engine that makes our communities thrive. That's why we're with you, providing more for you, so you can focus on what matters most. Small business, you're the engine that makes our communities thrive. That's why we're with you, providing more for you, so you can earn more, save more, and do more.
Santa's been busy making his list, but the elves at Viero are helping him check it twice with big Christmas and July savings on iPhones like a free SE or up to $700 off 11 series with a new line of service and eligible trade. Need 2 lines? Buy one, get one for you and the kids. Hurry in before these deals are gone. Visit a local Viero store or viero.com for more details. Viero Wireless, keeping you connected.
When it comes to helping local folks with the loans and financial advice they need, we don't horse around. Our only goal is to help you and your family achieve your financial goals with the right loans and savings products. So if you want to bank with people that care about you and your financial needs, stop by or give us a call. First State Bank. We're big on you. Member FDIC. Online at fsbcentral.com.
Well, let's take a look what's happening on today's community calendar. That's a look at today's community calendar, brought to you by First State Bank, honoring those who give back. Nominate your community champion at fsbcentral.com.
Join us in Mitchell, Nebraska for the 133rd Annual Scottsbluff County Fair, July 25th through August 1st. Evening events start on Tuesday with the FAA Alumni Chore Time. Wednesdays, the Heartland Truck and Tractor Pull. Local stock at 6, main event to follow. Thursday is Dueling Pianos by Fun Pianos. Friday, it's the No Limits Monster Truck Competition. Then on Saturday, it's the 37th Annual Rubber Check Race. And on August 15th, it's the Demo Derby. For tickets, call 632-1828 or visit ScottsBluffCountyFairgrounds.com.
At Elite Physical Therapy, we provide preventative and rehabilitative treatments that maximize function and promote well-being for patients of all ages. With 2 locations in Scottsbluff and Gearing, we offer the convenience of you choosing your location with the same great services no matter where you go. Stop into one of our locations today, in Scottsbluff at 214 West 27th Street or in Gearing at 10th and M Street, and see what Elite Physical Therapy can do for you. Treatment you need and care you deserve.
At Platte Valley Bank, we want you to plan for tomorrow while you enjoy today. With our personalized trust and estate planning services, our trust services can help you do just that. When it comes to estate planning, you should seek professional help. And when you do, you should have confidence in the financial institution you choose to handle your trust. At Platte Valley Bank, we pride ourselves in keeping our trust operations local and serving our friends and neighbors. We offer a highly personalized, full line of personal trust and estate planning. Give us a call today and see how our trust services can help you.
And finally tonight, Appropriations Committee Chairman John Stinner is urging Nebraska lawmakers to be mindful of costs associated with DHHS efforts to create a new youth rehabilitation and treatment center. Senator Sarah Howard has already introduced an amendment in response to the recent announcement that the DHHS girls temporarily housed at YRTC Kearney would move to a new building at the Hastings Regional Center campus, which recently was built to house a youth drug treatment program. Prior to the announcement, she said that DHHS had planned to return the girls to a renovated facility in Geneva in October. Howard called the department's decision hasty and said the building in Hastings cannot safely accommodate girls currently in the YRTC system because it was constructed for a different purpose. Senator Stinner says the plan needs to be put on the back burner until logistics can be figured out.
We got to get a grip here. Let's get a plan. Let's push the pause button. Let's take control of this situation. Let's get together with the governor and let's really put together a plan that makes sense for the state of Nebraska.
Senator Steve Halloran of Hastings supported the amendment, saying that the legislature should halt the proposed move so that the city of Hastings can be involved in developing a plan. Well, that does it for us this time. Thank you so much for tuning in. Stay safe out there, and we'll see you here next time.